give you the facts. It's not what you think. Popeye Newsling, Young King, 1 yard, bless.
Good morning, Popeye. Grandma watch Popeyes every morning and every night.
What am I think? What am I think? You're listening to Popeye News Links. This is the Admiral Tibet who I represent, and remember, the time is so serious, cantankerous and dangerous. This is Popeye News Links.
The first verse of the national anthem, it goes like this. Sing with me. Yeah man, stand up. Anywhere you are right now, get up and stand up. Stand at attention. You can stand at ease. Eternal Father, bless our land. Guard us with thy mighty hand. Keep us free from evil powers. Be our light through countless hours. To our leaders, great defender, grant true wisdom from above. Justice, truth be ours forever. Jamaica, land we love. Jamaica, 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 land we love. So, here's some out, you know, when I was singing the chorus. Boom.
Mr. Genius, without a murder, it was there for the soul. When my soul shall fail me, for Lord to me. Sing the songs about I hear somebody tonight say, I'm next in line for my blessing. I'm next in line. I know I won't I'm next in line.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. How you do? How are you doing? Echo, Barbara, Nola, Marvali, and Patrick. You know, say a morning time, I can shut my eye and call some names. I can shut my eyes and call out some names in the morning. Neville Spence, Andrea, Manley, Clunis, Cardell, big up yourself. Sharon, Wagwan Sharon, how New York, my big friend. Morning, Sabi, from up at the hills. Morning, Jordy. Wagwan. Morning. How you do? Big up on yourself. Big up on us, Alicia. Enough respect, Mr. Dunbar. Big up yourself, Ems. Big up, Boston in the house. Mr. Barrington, big up yourself, sir. Big up. We're there, live and in living colors. Barnett, big up yourself, man. Clifford, Odette, Angela, big up. We say New York, cool, Sharon. Sharon, big up yourself, you know. Far where you come from, you know, Sharon. Big up yourself. Big up. Carol, big up. So, we're there once more again in the morning, yeah? We're there once more. And if you notice, I kind of hinted at a day off yesterday morning. But it's a semi-day off because I was here yesterday morning. But me and somebody picked me too, you know? I never go out on Valentine's Day. So, me make yesterday, President's Day and Family Day. I used that for my Valentine's Day and I went out. So if I sound anyway, it's because I was on a beach last night. Down at my favorite place. I was at my favorite place last night. All who know, but today, I go drop a video of the fire dancers. I was at my favorite place last night. But today, I go drop the video with the fire dancers on the beach. But I had to, you know, we have to recalibrate sometimes. But to make up for yesterday, I'm gonna be dropping a video about 9 o'clock this morning. I'm gonna be dropping a video about 9 o'clock. 9:30. It's uploaded already because I was gonna drop it last night, but the Wi-Fi at my favorite place wasn't working. A lot of people were complaining about it. So me never get to upload it. So I'm gonna drop it today. This interview, I can give you a hint. I interviewed a 69-year-old female. She went to Jamaica last year. She attended some funerals and she attended a funeral in July. She spent 18 days, 18 days in Jamaica. And 12 of those days she spent with a man, a 50-year-old man, who she told me that she watched grow up. And that was the first time they were talking anything intimate, but she ended up spending 69-year-old one loving to, you know. Anyhow, she spent the 12 days with him. And mama tell me, say, the boss put it on her, you know, good and proper, you know. I wonder if it's too early to talk them sitting here. But at the end of the day, she's saying that MC, you sleep? You go sleep? All right, sleep good. You can come back and watch later. But at the end of the day, she's saying that the guy ended up scamming her. That's what she's saying. You know, so not to give away too much, I'm going to drop the video today by 9:30, 9 o'clock, 9:30. It's too early, friends, not true. That is why I'm not going at. But talking about too early, you see? Talking about too early. You see, sometimes we talk and we say, who I want to give blogger, no give blogger praises, you know, because I released a video. Hold on, let me find the thumbnail for the video. I released and tell you some more about it. I released, the thumbnail is coming up, but I released a video on February 21, 2023. That is what? Almost 3 years ago, I released that video, right? And a segment of the video is now making the rounds because a TikTok name exclusive media. If you go on exclusive media, a lot of people feel say exclusive media is Popeye. Because him go back and him take up, as me drop my video them so, exclusive media cut them up and put them on him TikTok. And he might make a bag of money off it. Kudos to him. If I can assist somebody if he make some money, so be it. But a lot of people say, why am I not post them on TikTok too? My concentration is on YouTube. Anyhow, exclusive media dropped the video earlier this week. Him chop out a segment of the video. But a lot of persons don't know the context behind the video. Because I see even some YouTubers playing back the recordings in the video. And You know, nobody now say Papa they drop it, blah blah blah. Me, you know, anytime I drop nobody, drop nothing why no YouTube or nobody is dropping them. Me always give them props, you know. Anytime you see me I go, if you see me I go play something on TikTok I drop, me tell you why TikTok a name. If me I go drop something on YouTube I drop, me tell you what the YouTuber's name. Me don't have no time. Me don't have no time for bad mind nobody. No time for bad mind nobody. Everybody do them work, and I wish everybody well. So whichever YouTuber want burn me out and say all these things and say them first start this and Papa ya follow, no problem. I said it all the while. I say who want to start that and me pick it up. Me not afraid to say so. You understand? I'm not afraid of doing that. But Exclusive Media dropped the video since week and it has been making the rounds. Even people send it to me a whole heap of time. Forgetting say I was the one who released that video. But let me tell you the context behind it because I'm going to play a little section of it. I make you know what I talk about. One pastor named Wayne. His last name starts with R. Pastor Wayne is from, he is in Clarendon. But when the news broke, him and his wife, them pack up, and them left. And them go to Clarendon. No, them left Clarendon, yes, Clarendon, and them went to live in St. Elizabeth. Now I'm gonna show you some of the messages that would have led to the video or the voice note, the recording being played. The female, she wrote this because she sent the message to a lot of persons. Good morning, family in Christ. This is Kay. She had spelled out her name, but I black it out. I know that a lot of speculations. I know there are a lot of speculations about so many things in recent days. This was, I remember now, I released the video from February 21, 2023, 3 years ago. She went on, so I'm sending this message to set the record straight. Pastor Wayne R. groomed me into a sex slave and has been raping me from the time I was 14 years old until December 2022 when I ran away. The female continued. Hold on a bit. When I ran away, Pastor R weaponized his academic achievements in psychology to manipulate me into lying to the church about the reason I left so abruptly. Pastor R on more than one occasion held me at knife point and threatened me to kill me. These are not the traits of a man of God. Boy, I might tell you about some of them so-called man of God here, you know. She went on. I lived in fear of this man, but I had to pretend to have a loving father and daughter relationship so we could come off as the perfect pastoral family. For 7 long years, I had to live in a lie to cover his evil, wicked, and sinful ways. I was trying to protect the ministry, their marriage, and my family from hurt, only to hurt myself in the process. But I shall do that no more. The female went on. I am not his only victim. He had sexually assaulted his biological daughter at the tender age of 9. The child had to undergo years of therapy to get her life together, just as I am doing now. She closed off by saying, there is a recording in circulation. I am confirming that the voices are that of Pastor Wayne R. and myself. There are many more recordings, but at the appropriate time and place, they will be revealed. The female closed off by saying, today, I declare that I am free in Jesus' name. So that is the context behind the recording. And let me say, a lot of bloggers pick it up. And they are now running with it. Kudos to them. But here is a part of the recording, just in case you don't know what I'm talking about. Hold on a bit. Hold on. Let me play the recording.
What kind of question that? You know if me letting anybody inside of the house?
How many times you feel what a condom feel like?
The only time I feel what a condom feel like I when you did buy the condom and we try it.
Do you ever have sex with a partner?
I never have sex with nobody else.
I think would be your answer.
Me not have to think good, me sure I'm answer. Here's why I feel like best thing to do. That anytime you see me on my phone, you know, things say, as somebody may attack, so every time you go say, every time you go ask me, who me attack, to who me a this, who me a that. Like me supposed to have this sitting, do something wrong.
Hold on now. Stop pushing me and call it. I don't like that. I can't do that right now.
What do you mean by me can't do that right now?
I tell you, give me some time, don't? And that's all me I do. Please, just give me some time. No? And number two, even if me was not in a sexual relationship, you don't think so? Me that's still concerned and all of that.
You would have concerned, but not like that.
Yes.
I'm not so obsessed every single minute.
Okay, I can't be obsessed now.
Uncle Wayne, is this nothing less than an obsessed behavior? But no, me I tell you how me feel about the whole entire thing, and it's like me no know you still have find a way to kind of justify it.
I don't justify nothing.
But Uncle Wayne, that you always do.
I always do.
You always are just even when me explain to you say this make me uncomfortable. Me sit down right through yesterday and me explain everything to you. Was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? Yesterday. Why we can't just have like one normal father and daughter relationship?
That will happen very soon. I'm very sad about that. I mean, turn on.
Now, I dropped the video before, like I said, and a lot I can't play the entire video, but tomorrow morning, because I did another interview, and we have to keep reminding people of these things, I did another interview with our next dirty pastor. He was the principal for the Ginger Ridge School. And I'm going to be reminding you about that also. That interview also. Enough YouTubers now go, our bloggers now go play that because Papa advised tonight. So then we run with this, Then we run with something like this because Papa advised tonight. But as you notice, I come out and I talk about the two police constables who were arrested for killing the man over St. Mary, Mr. Garfield thing. I notice some holy part of people run with it. But that's how it is. Me not go come out and bash nobody because we know say putting out news content on a daily basis is not an easy thing. You understand? It's not easy because sometimes there is hardly anything for you to report. And it's a lot of YouTubers, unlike me, when me can report for one breaking around this or one robbery around this, them now go get the information what me I get. So to create a video, not easy. So one of the easiest things for them to do is to come on Papaya News links. Get Papaya's content and carry it on their channel as if first I go drop this story. But that's how you go, apart of the world we live in. But that guy their name, whether guy or girl, name Exclusive Media. Remember me tell you, if you go on him TikTok page, Popeye they all over it. All I'm pinned video are from Popeye News Links. Interview what me do much years ago and all these things. You know? But that's how it go. Me not go come and bun nobody and bun Exclusive Media. He might eat a food. If me can help him eat a food, that's when me go out there. So tomorrow, you know, say Popeye give me a thing. Me want to see everybody have things. They not go give me no credit, Olive. They not go do it. They not do it, man. Give Popeye credit. You're mad. They don't want nobody knows say Popeye then get things off. Cause but me not stop. If you see me a play, if you see me, I go play nobody else content. Me I big them up on it. If me I go carry a story, and so they carry it before me, and let me know certain things, me I big them up on it. That is just me. You understand? That are just me. Me can't, as so me grow, me can't go around that. Me can't change from that. Me I give you your credit when it due. But here we are. Here we are today. Here we are. Yeah, man, all the time, Violet, big up yourself. Big up yourself. Me not report nobody. France, report who? Report nobody, man. No, man, everybody have eat them food, you know. Everybody have eat them food. And one of people don't realize, you know, a lot of people would have said, but why, Papa, you love chat and all these things. I am paid by YouTube for chat. Eh? I am paid by YouTube for chat. So, Leroy, you're a truck driver. You know, love drive truck. It's not about just love driving truck, but you are being paid to drive truck. No, so you go. I am paid by YouTube for chat. So if you are going to say, Papa, you love chat, or you chat too much, yes, you are correct. Me can't mix with you. Me chat too much. And me love chat. Because I am paid so to... And if you see me personally, you know, Papa, you're one of the quietest somebody you can come across on a personal basis, you know. But when me there so behind the mic, me I go chat. I am being paid to do it. You understand? Big up on yourself. Anyhow, we have a lot to cover in the papers. And like me say, we are going to drop a video. It's ready, you know. But what we want to do is give some people who never join the live. Me might have drop it as me done the live, you know. I tell you what I'm going to do. Me not keep it in a suspense too long. Me not keep in a suspense too long. Me I go drop it as me done the live. So by yeah, they mean Stella. I mean, all about YouTuber me talk about, man. My view, one of the most underrated YouTuber is True Island Stories. One of the most underrated YouTuber. True Island Stories. Him not get the ratings when I forget because him not get no views. And one of the things that I tell True Island Stories publicly and privately is him need for him information good, you know. Just sit down and spend some more time on the video. Take the video them serious. Sometimes you talk and the screen blank. The other day, you know, you see this YouTube thing, yeah? This YouTube thing, I want serious something, you know. I don't know if you remember, you know, but Saturday night, was it Saturday night? I posted a video and a section of it was blank because I wanted you to listen somebody and see somebody. And when I post my videos, I normally go back and watch them with you, you know. And when I realize that the video part of it blank, me delete it, even though people start watching it already. And the video wasn't dropped until about 11 o'clock in the night. Because I prefer to lose some views more than to release foolishness. Yeah, me I go make some mistake. Me might have come on and say, boy, last week Monday was February 10 when I February 9. Those can be overlooked. And if you go beat me because I make a mistake with one day, that's for your business. You can put that in your pipe and smoke it. But what would I tell Guru, say? Just spend some time, man. Spend some time, man, because the content, Guru, True Island Stories have some very good contents. Very good content. Very good. But you now get the ratings why I forget, you know? Now get it. But let us, I was wondering where the video went. France, me have to delete it. I don't know YouTube thing. When I start watching it, I see that blank part there, I realize what a mistake. When I was editing the video, I clicked on cut. I cut out something instead of copying it. So the fact that I cut it, it means that there's a left blank. So that's how it go. Leroy, people chatting all the while and they get some message. Boy, Papa chat. If you go even on exclusive media, you know. And see when him copy some of my videos and post by them channel, you will see some TikTokers that burn out Papa the wickedest way, you know. Boy, Papa chat too much and them have one lawsuit for him and they have one. Boy, Papa if you get gunshot and hey, just laugh off some little idiots. Anyhow, let's go on to the Gleaner. This article affects a lot of Jamaicans who send them barrel from overseas or them whatever container your ship. Dennis Shipping Company, a sea service provider, catering largely to the Jamaica diaspora in specific geographical areas in the United States, is pleading with local authorities to strip the more than 40 containers that have been sitting at Jamaica's 2 ports, some since last year, with emergency hurricane supplies that are no longer of value. Dennis Shipping Company, a sea provider. Well, let me repeat that. Okay. Despite receiving fixed time waivers of free time at the ports during which the containers are expected to be stripped and before taxes become applicable, the company has paid more than 11 million Jamaican dollars in fees. A figure company management said was climbing up to last week, Thursday. The fees for containers piled up with others in Kingston and Montego Bay, St. James. The fees are for containers piled up in Kingston and Montego Bay. A letter dated January 19 and written by Professor Gordon Shirley, President of and Chief Executive Officer of the Port Authority of Jamaica from Dennis Shipping boss, Dennis Hawthorne, and which was obtained by the Gleaner, sought urgent assistance from Shirley. People complain over and over about the backlog down a wharf. Some serious things are going down a wharf. Serious things. Still in the Gleaner, as we know, the Jamaica under-17 team has qualified for the under-17 World Cup. And one of the things what I'm happy about is that most, if not all of the players will still be under-17 when they go to the World Cup. So, because I was hoping that the members of the team are the members who are on the team who qualified, they will be able to get a chance to play in the World Cup. So when I do the checks, when I talk to Mr. Downswell, my very good friend, Mr. Downswell, him tell me, say, most of them go and be under 17. So that is a good thing. So let's root for them, you know? The Reggae Girls, they are trying to qualify as well, but they're going to face Nicaragua. So let's wait and see. Let's wait and see. Papa, I sent a box from November from Dennis Shipping, and I'll know. Let me read. What is that? What did Annette said? Let me see what Annette said. What Echo is responding to. Oh, what is I can't go back up so far. Where I respond to Echo? What did Annette say? He knows it's tough, but blog is too short. Okay. That is what trial and story. Guru Guru have some serious content, man. Guru have some At one stage, I was doing some research. We just start YouTube, I was doing some research on a particular. Faro is saying I have 3 barrels at the port from December 2025. I'll know. In Faro, you can imagine. When I just started YouTube, I was doing some research on a guy named Malta. One of Westmoreland most wanted hoodlums. And when I start checking and start getting information, one of my brethren called me one day and said, Papa, are you give True Island Stories the information? So I said, what you talk about? Because the brethren give me some information. Him say, True Island Stories run of the I talk about Malta and I go on it. I couldn't bother touch nothing for Malta because Guru cover all I want me to cover. You know? A very good blogger, but he just True Island Story. Okay. I True Island Story echo. Yeah. He have some very good story. He just need to take some time out. You know? And you know my thing already. Me not play no indecent language. So and that is why I'm gonna push him channel a little harder and try because I'm in the boat long before me, you know. Me know say some of you know. Even though we talk and we run certain joke. You know want come from Papa and here, you know, look up. No worried cloth and this and that. Me try to cut out that and Guru now do that. You know? So me but I feel think that but some of the time we have to step back and look around us and no blog only for ourselves. We have to look at what others are doing and what others interested in. Look at the analytics and Baba, is it true that sex toys are being sold in Jamaican school? Marvally, everything where you can think of is being sold in Jamaican schools. So I would not be surprised. Marvally. Everything where you can think of. Gun, knife, anything where you can think of is being sold in Jamaican schools. So I would not be surprised. There is some good news in Negril because the post office that was closed down for since Beryl, since Melissa, it was closed down over 3 years ago. Renovation of the cryptic Negril post office is scheduled to get underway on Thursday, following Monday's handing over of the site to the contractor. The building will be renovated, and within the next 3 months, we should see the completion of the project, and operation will begin shortly thereafter. That is what the Councillor for Negril, Mr. Arthur Colley, has said. This was following a site visit yesterday. The group also included representatives of the Post and Telecommunications Department, the Negril and Green Island Area Local Planning Authority, the Negril Chamber of Commerce, and members of the Negril community, and Wayne Vassiana, who represented Member of Parliament for Western Westmoreland, Ian Hills. The meeting was an opportunity to discuss overall plans and introduce all stakeholders, including the contractor, to each other. The scope of work includes a complete renovation of the facility, including doors, tiles, plumbing, electrical, windows, and gutting of the fallen concrete roof. The building has been closed for renovation for about 3 years, despite repeated appeals from the councillor and the MP. So the Negril post office, happily, some work I go start on it. Now the JTA, you remember that the government has imposed a tax, is what, GCT or something like that, and the duty concession. The JTA is saying that let me read what the JTA president is saying. Jamaica Teachers Association President Mark Balavier, as I pronounce, said Monday that educators are deeply troubled by the government's proposal. And I'm not proposal. Proposed changes, them are going to do it, to the duty concession and motor vehicles for public sector workers, warning that the move would undermine teachers whose duties require travel, especially in rural communities. One of the things with taxes, once the government decides, say, them are going to impose tax, no matter which sector of society it is imposed on, people are going to complain. And at the end of the day, tax have to be imposed based on what is happening. Although the government, they say no new taxes, tax have to impose. So, whether which party in the power, tax have to impose. As that, anyhow, let's move on to over the Jamaica Star. Let's go to the Jamaica Star. We are go through. Montego Bay or St. James, they are planning to build a statue for the great man, Mr. James Chambers, along the boulevard named after him. The resolution, which will be sent to the Ministry of Culture for review, was presented and unanimously approved by councillors in the St. James Municipal Council. The move comes 2 months after Government Senator Charles Sinclair called for Jimmy Cliff's home in Somerton, St. James, to be transformed into a museum and for a statue to be erected along Jimmy Cliff Boulevard. Good move, Mr. Sinclair. And all of the councillors in the council, St. James Council, they are with it. So, in short order, I am hoping, I hope say, the statue look like Jimmy Cliff. Because we know how we go, Sometimes it's on statue. Sometimes it's on statue, you have to wonder, Authorities are probing the death of the death of a patient at the Bellevue Hospital. Tragedy struck at Bellevue Hospital on Monday when a patient died on the compound, sparking questions and internal investigation at the Kingston-based mental health facility. In a media release issued yesterday, or today, the institution confirmed the death and said an internal review has commenced to establish the circumstances surrounding the incident. And if you look, if you look through the article or the release, up until now, Bellevue not released the name of the person who died. I wonder why. You see how people with mental issues are treated? If somebody dead in a wall, police lock up or elsewhere, the name is ready to release. If you not release, people said cover up and go on. So why Bellevue not release this man's name? Why? But may I tell you, you remember the article when I read when I said the pastor wife after church, one whole heap of bangarang go on at the church, one whole heap of RG and one whole heap of something go on at the church. Now the pastor wife say the activities in the church is on her conscience. And I know the activity in the church, what upon our conscience, at the backlash. At the backlash, the pastor's wife whose private adult themed gatherings inside a church building recently made headlines, has confessed that the season length stirs more than just traditional reflection for her Lent keep every year. Hear, pastor wife? In fact, Candy says it forced her to confront some questions about her actions. There are moments during this time of the year where I think about what I'm doing, hosting sexual activities in the church. From the outside looking in, people will say it's wrong. So it rests on my conscience. I question whether I am walking the line too closely. I never dismiss that tension. Candies gathering, which are private and require financial contributions, have drawn criticism. Anyhow, Candy go on to say, Lent is not a moral certificate, and participating does not mean I am claiming perfection. Lent represents a season of reflection, self-discipline, and spiritual renewal, where Christian believers examine their lives, resist temptation, and seek closer alignment with their faith. Candy was asked by the Star whether she intended to give up the after-church activities. She was philosophical in her response. She said that the language of the flesh is frequently reduced to sex alone. You know what satisfies the flesh? Greed satisfies the flesh. Anger satisfies the flesh. Control satisfies the flesh. The question is whether you are mastered by it. People speak about denying the flesh as if that means denying sexuality altogether, Candy said. But Christianity has never taught that sex within consent is evil. You can choose not to give up sex for Lent, as well as you can choose who you want to have sex with, in or outside of any marriage. As I go, Candy, I never know that. Pastor wife say, I am open to growth, and if I become convicted that something in my life no longer aligns with my faith, I will address it. But I do not make spiritual decisions under pressure. You don't prune a tree because the neighbors are impatient. Prune it when the season is right. Otherwise, you risk cutting away something that hasn't finished growing. Candy say, don't wait until you believe you are flawless to seek God. If you are struggling, reflect. If you are conflicted, pray. Growth does not begin when you are clean. It begins when you are honest. Use this season to look inward. Ask yourself where you lack discipline. Ask yourself what governs you. Lent is not about comparing sins. It is about confronting your own. So that is the pastor's wife trying to justify what some people are born out. Anyhow, me still have no view upon it here. Tell me, Pastor, some of your favorite column. A former prostitute is looking for a husband. So here is what she wrote to Pastor. Dear Pastor, this is the first time I am writing to you, and I want to relate my situation to you. I met a man, but he knows little about my background. He was my regular client. How I say? He was my regular client. I was born in rural Jamaica. My parents did not show me much love. So when I was 15 years old, my friends told me about a better life in Kingston. I ran away and went to spend time with them. I stopped attending school. I roomed with 3 girls, and they taught me how I could make some money. These girls were only fooling around with big men. Somehow no husband, them a fool around with. The oldest girl was 21 years old, but she had heavy breast and big bottom. She rented a property from a woman whose husband was not well. This girl controlled 3 rooms in the house, and she paid the woman a good amount of money. Each of us had to pay her to pay the woman. I was warned not to ask much questions. Just give the money and take care of the place. This girl used to inspect our bed, and we had to clean the bathroom every time we had our shower. Only the senior girl was allowed to have her man sleep with her anytime during the week at the house. You were being pimped. Anyhow, she said, none of us were able to do so. And every time we did a business, we had to pay her a certain amount of money. And that me say you were being pimped. It was at that place I met a man. He did business with me. And then he found out that I did not have a boyfriend and I was young in the business. He told me that he was visiting Jamaica and that he would come back to Jamaica just for me to please him. He gave me extra money and he gave me his business card and told me not to lose it or to give it to anybody. He told me what to say whenever I called. And he also told me that he was married. So sometimes his son or his daughter may answer the phone. So I should say so and so. One day, his wife answered and I said, "Sorry, I am trying to reach Mr. So and so." And she said to me, "He's on a business trip, but if it is urgent, you can call this number." She gave me a number and I took the risk and called. It was late in the night. I called. It was late in the night. I called him and he answered and asked me, who was it that gave me that number? He said, "I hope you did not say anything to my wife." I told him no. He told me that he would come to Jamaica. This man came to Jamaica the following week. And to cut a long story short, our relationship developed. I found out that his marriage was collapsing and he was going through a divorce. The long and short of it is, we got married. But that marriage was just to get me out of the country because he told me his people would never accept me as a poor black girl. I can never forget this man. This man paid for me to go to school and he introduced me to some of his other friends. He was never jealous. He took me to many places. I am now 41 years old. I would love to have a husband, but I don't know how to trust men because men have taught me every trick in a book. When you think they are at work, they are not at work. This man slapped me once, and that was because while he was making love to me, I called another man's name, and he asked me if I was seeing somebody else. And I told him yes, and he slapped me so hard. I was knocked out. And then he said I had disrespected him. I cried and told him that I was sorry. The girls who brought me to Kingston have done very well, but they are separated from each other. I am no longer with this man, but we talk occasionally. She closed off by saying, prostitution is not a good thing, but people should not always condemn prostitutes because to many of them, it is their only way out of poverty. I know you may not agree with me, but I am talking the truth. So Pastor said, I beg to disagree with you. Prostitution is not the only way out of poverty. Education is. Many women have been prostitutes for years, and their condition has not changed. The man you met paid you for your service. He was your client. He took you out of Jamaica, and he assisted you to go to school. But it was not prostitution in itself that saved you. It was the education that he assisted you in getting. I hope the girls who took you into Kingston are better off today. You said the man was not jealous. He never showed you his jealousy. But when you told him that you were seeing another man, he could not deal with that. He wanted your body for himself only. So that is what Pastor said. And let me close off with this one. No, not that one, not you. This one, a female is saying, they are saying that my womb is cursed. Females, if it is that you don't have a child, or you cannot have a child, you are no less a human, yeah? No matter nobody tell you foolishness. You are no less a human. Because some people will have picnic. Some nasty people will have picnic. Remember me tell you, you're far, far, far better than them. So if you don't have a child or children, you are no less a human. And that is me telling you that. Because I know some so-called mothers. What them say? Someone a sperm donor. Yeah, some woman, some so-called egg donors or whatever carrier. Them better, remember me tell you. But this female is saying, I am 38 years old and I am living with a man. We do not have any children. So his relatives have been cursing me and encouraging him to leave me. See them dirty nasty people, yeah? They told him that a curse is on me. Who be them believe in, I know? Who be a walking people them? They told me that a curse is on me. And that is why he cannot get me pregnant. Even a so-called Christian mother told him that he should leave me. And she's a big choir member. I tell you, you know. You see some of them choir member. Yeah? One time I go to one church, in Westmoreland. May I digress? Just bear with me. One time I go to one church in Westmoreland, you see? And I sit down at the back. And there was a member of the choir sitting right in front of me. One female beside her, one next one beside her. And everybody was coming at the church. The dirty nasty choir member have something bad to say about them. Nothing good at all, you know. And I sit down there, I go and like say me pay attention to the sermon. But me I pay attention to them more than what go on up at top there, you know, the reading at the singing at the hymn and all these things. Me say the dirty nasty choir member, you know. Burn out everybody was coming at church, you know. Remember me tell you, that the last time me set foot in that church there. So some people bought them a church member. So this lady is saying, even a so-called Christian mother told my husband that he should leave me. And she's a big choir member. Yet, whenever she see me, she pretend that she's a very nice lady. Burn her out. Burn a fire upon her. Burn her. Tell her to go with her hypocrite self. She goes on. This man and I have bought a piece of land together. And we have built a house. And we are very comfortable. I asked him what he's prepared to do about the house. So how you reach this, sir? That we built together? He said nothing. And that no other woman would live in it. He said he heard of a woman. Lord have mercy, you know. The husband tell the wife that he heard of a woman who could open up her womb and remove whatever curse is put on me. So them convince the husband, you know. Them convince the husband, you know. Say, I will be her, you know. The wife said, and rightly said, I told him that I am not interested. He told me he would give me the money if I wanted to go and see the woman. I am not interested in seeing this woman. I have gone to many doctors and they have told me what to do, but I have not become pregnant. What advice can you give me? I have used bush remedies and nothing has changed. Everybody has something different to say. My own mother insulted me one day in the presence of other women while they were talking. The woman asked me how many children I have, and I said none. And my mother said she can't breathe because she started man too young. I felt so embarrassed. I responded by saying, my mother started taking man earlier than I, and me agree with you. No matter what pastor go say, me agree with you 100%. She said, do you think a mother should embarrass her daughter in that way? Pastor say, forgive your mother. Forgive her, yes, but me agree with the embarrassment we put on her. She knows no better. A mother and daughter should be very close. And she should not do anything. And she should not do anything to embarrass her. But don't hold it in your heart to embarrass her. She should be a source of encouragement to you in everything. You are still a young woman. And it is likely that you may get pregnant. So don't give up. The doctors would have told you to give up long time ago if they did not believe the possibility exists that you can get pregnant. I know your boyfriend would do anything. It's not her husband, is her boyfriend? Okay. Okay, she didn't say husband. I know your boyfriend would do anything to help you to get pregnant, but don't be tempted to listen to those who want to do things that are unscientific. Now, we'll be walking. But hear me now. Baby, hear me now. I don't see anything in the letter, that is saying whether the man have any children before or the man has gone to the doctor to check and see if him can get her pregnant either. I don't see that in the letter. So if that no in that, the man need to be checked out also. Right, Ems? Yeah, man, the man need to be checked out also. I know of a couple, I know of a couple who was going through similar things. And yeah, that the woman starts sleep around and to she get pregnant. So the man couldn't do nothing. The man couldn't get her pregnant. But like me say, or you Papa, everything that happen on the road, at my church. Because no people from the road go to church, Jennifer. I still have that penny. I never realized that it's still up on the screen. But no people where they are road, people on the road go to church, Yeah, in sperm court go that low. So I don't know. She's blaming herself. So maybe the man have other children, or maybe the man have children, or maybe the man check out himself and say, I know him nothing wrong with. We don't know. That's possible. But that is possible. But he should also be checked out, not true? So we are coming to the end of it, of the show. I'm going to be dropping a video at 8 o'clock. The next less than 16 minutes. It's an interview that I did yesterday. I wanted to drop it last night, but I didn't get to drop it. I'm going to be dropping it at 8 o'clock. And then we are going to be dropping the news report later on in the day. I try my best, I try my best to come out early with the news, but sometimes by the time I done video, but by weekend we're supposed to sort out certain issues still. But females, if you don't have a child or children, nobody tell you say your womb curse and all these things. Or you're worse than anybody else. You understand? You're no worse than nobody else. You are no less than a woman. I see some man, he might cause some man, I call them gelding, and everybody. Some man was say them a father, you know. Look here. Some man that claims them a father, you know, and them are no gelding. Them are trouble in daughter, you know, or trouble in son, you know. So which is worst? Having a child as a father, fathering a child, or molesting your child? Which one of them worse? Which one worse? So nobody curse you because you don't have no child or no children. You are no less human being than nobody else. No less. Yeah? Nobody tell you foolishness. So, we are going to take a leave now. We will be back tomorrow morning at 6:45. But we are going to drop 2 videos today. One at 8 o'clock. Look out for it. In the meantime, keep on promoting the channel. Because you know, say over here so. Over here so. we do a thing. I will not watch no guy face. We do a thing as honest as we possibly can. As honest as we can. We not try be personal. You understand? We don't take things personal. We just come out and we do the thing and do what we have to do. So watch the videos today and tomorrow morning, 6:45. And look here. To tell you the truth, you know, I have so many things lined up for this morning, you know. I had so many, but tomorrow, because we are going to start do some different type of things. We are going to start going to some Jamaican proverbs. We are going to start going to some, we are going to start remind ourselves about some of Jamaica's history, why the swampland over Central is, all of these things, we have them lined up coming up. We are going to educate each other. And some of us might have forget certain things. We are going to go in it. Because we are going to close off with one Jamaican proverb. We are going to close off. You know what I'm saying? If you want good, you know what's have to run. You know the proverb there? In English, it is translated, if you want good, your nose has to run. In a patois, if you want good, your nose has to run. That means, say, in order to achieve your goals, you will need to work hard. This Jamaican proverb, it is frequently used to motivate people who may become demotivated when they understand how much effort or sacrifice may be needed to reach their goals. So, wanting something good is our way of saying you are seeking better, or you are seeking to better yourself in some way or the other. If you want good, your nose have to run. Live, love, laugh. Blessed love, everybody.
From the hills to the town, we bring the link. Straight facts, no mix up, no gimmick, no wing. You tune in now, get the real insight. Cause Papa Newz link like singer.
Papa Newz link, yeah, we tell it how it is. Jamaican vice, truth in all the biz. Click it, share it, every little click count news with the vibes. And that we announce.